Hello everyone, this is Sam from the Research and Development Department in Market Equity, and in this video I'm going to be talking about some of the important instruments and their price movement predictions for the day, which falls on a Friday, 17th of December 2021. Let's begin with the Nasdaq index, where in the previous videos we said that it is moving in an uptrend in the 4-hour time frame, and recently we can see that it has formed a downwards correctional movement or a downtrend inside the overall uptrend. Also, we can see that it has failed to break upwards to level 16,440, which resembles a horizontal resistance level for the index in the 4-hour time frame, and upon rebounding downwards off of it, the index has formed a sideways movement between levels 16,440, which resembles the upper boundary of the sideways movement, and 15,745, which resembles the lower boundary of the sideways movement in the 4-hour time frame. Currently, the index is being traded around the lower boundary of the sideways movement in the 4-hour time frame, and due to the failure of breaking upwards to level 16,440, we can say that it is more probable to break down through it and also break down through level 15,550, which in this case, the index will end the sideways movement and will then continue to target around level 15,225 near the upwards trend line in the daily time frame. On the other hand, if the index rebounds upwards off of around level 15,745, we will be expecting the sideways correctional movement to continue in the 4-hour time frame as well as the 1-hour time frame, and will then continue to target around level 16,120, then around level 16,440 as primary targets in the current sideways movement in the 4-hour time frame. If we notice the RSI indicator in the 4-hour time frame, then we can see that due to the indicator rebounding down off of around level 60 and currently moving around level 40, it shows and supports the continuity of the current sideways movement. However, as a whole, the indicator supports the bearish scenario more and makes it a more probable one. That was it for the Nasdaq index. Let's move on to the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar. In the previous videos, we said that the pair is moving in a downtrend in the 4-hour time frame, and recently it has started a sideways movement between levels 0.6820, which resembles the upper boundary of it, and 0.6735, which resembles the lower boundary of it. Recently, we can see that the pair has rebounded down off of around level 0.6820, which supports the continuity of the current sideways movement and supports the targeting of around level 0.6735 as a primary target in the current sideways movement, and by breaking downwards to this level, it will support the ending of the current sideways correctional movement and will then continue to target around level 0.6650, then around level 0.66 if extended. If we notice the RSI indicator in the 4-hour time frame, then we can see that due to the rebounding down off of around level 70 near the overbought area and the indicator moving around level 50, it supports the continuity of the current sideways movement, as we said, in the 4-hour time frame as well as the 1-hour time frame. That was it for the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar. Let's move on to the silver. In the previous videos, we said that the silver is moving in a downtrend in the 4-hour time frame, and recently, upon rebounding upwards off of around level 21.40, which resembles a horizontal support level for the silver in the 4-hour time frame, it is currently being traded around an important horizontal resistance level in the 4-hour time frame, which is around level 22.60, and has started to rebound downwards off of it, which by doing so will support the continuity of the overall downtrend and will then continue to target around level 21.80, then around level 21.40 as primary targets in the current downtrend in the 4-hour time frame. If we notice the RSI indicator in the 4-hour time frame, then we can see that due to the indicator rebounding down off of around level 60, it supports the probability of rebounding down off of around the current levels in order to continue with the overall downtrend. One thing to note is that only by breaking upwards to level 22.60 will it end the bearish scenario and will then be targeting around level 23, then around level 23.25. Otherwise, we are still moving in a bearish scenario and is the more probable one. That was it for the silver. Market Equity wishes you successful trading. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.